Hi there, and welcome to Storytime with Uncle Bill. And today's 33 of a year to get fit. The road to six-pack abs. We doing back today, folks. And I brought a little prop today for today's story because it was something that I wore to go to a fight, and one that I wore when a damn house that I was in, about 40 people came there to fight. It was a bad situation on both accounts. I grew up in Jacksonville, North Carolina. It's a military town. A bunch of schools all around, and towards my teenager years, we used to go around to all the schools and fight. It was just one of those things we did, or go fight the Marines at bars and stuff. One of the ways to prove yourself, get off some steam. It was never bragging rights. You get mad respect from people. And the dude that used to drive us around the most was my buddy Bud. And me and him, he got me the job at Bojangles. And he, the most non-aggressive, like pacifist. He wouldn't fight. He wouldn't argue. He was always like a jolly dude. But he had a pickup truck. He had a little green Ford Ranger, and we used to pile up in the back. Man, we'd get about 15 people back there, and him and somebody, maybe two people in the front seat, and he would drive us around to these different fields and parking lots and stuff, and we just get out and bust each other up and almost leave as friends, you know. Bud never fought. Never really talked shit. He would just, he was so, dude could make some biscuits too. Well, he had a situation that happened, and oh hell, I can talk about it. One of his buddies cheated on his baby mama, and he beat the damn brakes off this dude. He snapped. He beat the dude so bad that the dude told me 25 years later he never got in a fight because Bud beat his ass so bad that he didn't even ever want his ass beat like that again. And that was one of the proudest I ever been, and one of the people that I ever fought next to in my life. Because that was, I mean, that's what you hope to do. Beat somebody so bad that they never talk shit or do anything bad again their whole life because of you. She get some like disciplinary award or something to me. Make sure you consult your physician before you work out. You ate 30 minutes to an hour, hydrated, stretched, or warmed up and stretch afterwards. We're going to use the total gym. Make sure this thing's shot. Excuse my back. 1 second. And I'll never know. So I ended up moving in with the dude. We both dropped out of school to work at Bojangles. So I had a construction job during the day and working at Bojangles at night. I was about I think I was about 17, 18 years old. Man. And Bud comes home one day And I had just got off. I had my vest on, my safety vest. And he was like, "Yo, man, I need you to." He was always been in a car club too. Had the fancy rims and the loud systems and stuff, and low riders. He goes, "Yo, man, I need you to come with me. We're gonna take on. So I'm about to fight a car club. I'm about to fight the whole car club. I know there's at least 10, 12 people in there for sure, and there's two of us, and I don't really know, but I know none of them are big, and probably none of them have fought before neither." But I ain't 100% sure. And I don't give two shits. So we piled up in his, man, what did he have? He had a white Trans Am. 90, something like 94 or 95. And it was so fast that if you hit the gas, it would donut out if you didn't know how to drive it. Did it a few times, but man, and this was like his homeboy. They were all in the same car club, and we come around the curve. And he goes, "Yeah, the house is right there," and he didn't have to tell me where the damn house is. All the cars, they're in the yard. There's 10 cars up in the yard, folks, and you got to understand something. Normally, they ain't by themselves. They at least got their girlfriend, a homeboy. Got a little posse up in there. None of that shit matters. And we ain't got no weapons, no bat, no stick, no nothing. I always carry a knife, but I'm not gonna try to stab nobody. It had to be life or death. And you're in trouble. Folks, he parks right. Man, it's just stupid. He parks right in front of the house and just starts laying on the horn. Honk, 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 honk. This is a neighborhood, but it's off to the back of the neighborhood. So say if like it had a long dirt road, it had one of those side roads, and that was the end. It was back there, and he goes, "You ready?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, let's go." So we get out of the car, and we're walking up, going to the driveway. The front door opens up, and they start coming out like roaches. When you turn the light on, and they just start scattering, they were scattering out the door to meet us, and it just kept coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looked like they opened up the door for Black Friday. 7, 8, 9, 10, and they just all start lining up on this crack in the driveway. Yeah. If you don't notice, I switch hands. Hoping like hell I'm in the shop. Man, let me check right quick. That should be all right. So they're about 3/4 up the driveway. We standing, directly in front of them. It's like there's got to be at least 15 people, but probably like 5 of those are girls. But they're all just out there. It looks like a photo shoot. It looks like a class photo. But ain't nobody big. And they're just looking. We're just looking at each other. And the dude he got beef with, and I know they friends, but this is over some girl, man. I think this is over a girl, and the dude's got a wife. It don't matter. My man wants to fight. Maybe he said something disrespectful. I forget exactly what it was, but it was over a girl. It was definitely over a girl. And my man was like, "Yo, man, I heard you was talking shit, or I bet you won't talk that shit," or something like that. Excuse my language. And dude was like, yeah, I bet you won't come up here and do anything about it. He said, yeah, I'm about to go up there and smack the hell out of your face. And he said, yeah, I bet you get up here and try to do that. And my man, straight up, I mean, it was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. I was so proud of him. He walked with all those people. I mean, it's hard for you. It's just hard. It can't be easy for you to see it. Walked straight. I mean, smacked the shit out of him. Wow, boo! And wow, just stood there. He stood there and eyed all of them. I never moved. I didn't take a step forward, a step backward, step to the side. I didn't blink. I just couldn't imagine what was about to happen next, other than I'm about to have to run forward. I knew that. Dude looked and said, "You're a bunch of damn fucking cowards," and started walking backwards. And I knew when he turned his back, because you don't never turn your, I would never turn my back on him. That's the only thing I got. Man, that dude, you stupid. But he just don't know the rules of fighting. You know what I mean? But I mean, he walked off people straight up. Nothing. You want to know what happened? Nothing. That dude got his face smacked. But it got worse because we got in the car, turned around, and some reinforcements came. It was about another 3 cars showed up. But they didn't realize that we were leaving, and dude had smacked his face, so they didn't come after us. It was crazy. But on the way leaving out, dude's wife was walking down the road, and I didn't know her, and I had never met her, and I never met the other dude. I just knew Bud talked about him. We lived together. Supposed to be working out too. We pick her up. It was like, hey, what's going on? She's like, nothing. I seen what happened over there, and I just had to get away. I said, hell yeah, well, come on in with the winning crowd. So she gets in the car. Now we take her to McDonald's. That girl that he was fighting over, his girlfriend, she was a manager at McDonald's. So we went to the McDonald's, and she gave us some free food and shit. And I was sitting down, and dude's wife came over and sat down next to me, and she said, man, that was pretty crazy, you two going out there to take on the whole car club like that. And I said, I was thinking the same shit, you know what I mean? And she goes, yeah, you must be a tough dude. And I said, I've been known to be tough. She goes, are you a lover too? I said, oh, no, I'm one of them too, definitely. She said, you scared of kissing me? I said, no, I'm definitely not scared. I mean, there's all these cups in the way. There's about 4 cups. And she took the cups and she slid them off the table. And she said, there ain't nothing stopping you now. So I literally went over the table and just started making out with her, because that's what she was getting at. You know what I mean? And then we actually went in the parking lot. This probably about 4:30 in the afternoon. I don't even know why. And almost had sex in the damn everything but right there in the McDonald's parking lot. I don't never recommend that, man. Like I said, I was probably 17, 18 years old. He ended up having sex in the bathroom with the girl. Anyway, so nothing happened. I mean, he smacked dude. I made out with old girl, never seen her again. We did a lot of stuff in the car, man. Right there, right in the middle of McDonald's, but there wasn't no, I don't know if no kids came. I was making out with her straight up. That's just bad. It's just not good. But none of this really is. I mean, it just is what it is. So anyway, it was about 4 days later. I had just got off of work, had this same vest on. I changed my hands again. I'm going straight back. When you're coming back, breathing in, breathe out. In through your nose, out through your mouth. It's a seated rope. Squeezing your shoulder blades in under the back. I just got off of work, and I always lock the door when I walk in the house. I mean, just as soon as I shut the door, I'm locking it. I was home. I had a bush axe by the door for some reason. I don't know why the hell I had a bush axe. Maybe I had just bought one at a flea market or something. I heard a ruckus out. What I heard was car doors opening and closing, slamming. And it was a bunch of them. You know, if a 4-door family car comes home and 4 people come out, you're going to count that being one car. There was probably 30 or 40. I mean, what the hell is that? I looked out the window, folks, and it was the car club. And I was in a trailer, a single wide trailer, a small one. There was more than the car club. This was on Warren Drive. It's just barely big. It's a trailer park. And the roads is got a whole lot of potholes in it, and it's just good enough to have 2 cars. You got to park in people's driveway. Man, they had the whole everybody's yard full up. There was so many of them. They was at the door beating that damn door down, man. Luckily there was a damn deadbolt and a chain. I mean, cause I seen the door pull away at the bottom. I saw daylight come in. They was trying like hell to get through that damn door. And I didn't never say shit. I was dead ass quiet, making them think I wasn't there. When I hear some gunshots. Pop! I hit the floor. I'm all ducking down and shit like this. But the beating at the door stopped. And I was down there and I waited probably about somebody knocking at the door. It's like, yo, Bill. And it was my man Nason, Mindy's husband. He had went and got Debbie's gun and shot it up in the air, made them leave. They was trying to get in that door, man. It's hard to pry a door open at the bottom and get daylight in. It's just you got the deadbolt in that chain was working. It's just one of those instances. I tell people now, man, if you're gonna fight in the ring. They got things designed. It's just not worth it, because that could have been, man, it would have been no mercy on me. I wouldn't have had a chance. And for nothing, I mean, I didn't even do anything. You know what I mean? She probably didn't go tell him that. I don't know. I never knew. Never cared. Should have seen how many people was at that house. And I had until the gunshot, when I was on the ground, I had that damn that bush axe ready to go. I got a couple. I know one thing though, they wasn't getting in that damn house. Man, that shit was scary. That's probably where I need to be, huh? Let me see. Do some pull-ups. Yeah, Buzz, my man, I'll make sure he watches this too. He want to help me get the master biscuit maker. When you're coming up to the top, try to hold up for 2 seconds. Really squeeze them shoulder blades in together. Make sure you breathe. When you're coming up, breathing in through your nose. The opposite of what I did. Oh, man, yes. Letting the muscles, I'm stretching out. I'm tired, folks. Gotta get in. Luckily, old bud, he would tell me about fights he was in, but me and him we never went to another rally or whatever the hell you want to call this. I told him, I was like, man, gotta get it where it's a little bit closer to our odds. You know, maybe 4 on 2 ain't so bad. 5 on 2. It's double digit shit for the birds, brother. And the friends I deal with, folks, if somebody came up and you standing next to me and they smack you, I already hit that dude 5 times before his hand hit your face. I'm going to see that coming. And I know all my friends do the same thing. They see the cut. Well, not they. My friends know to get the hell out of the way. Because if you hit me in my damn face, they want to see the show. They know that's why I'm there. The show. That's what, you know, fighting. If you watch boxing, it's a show. If you watch MMA, it's a show. If you watch wrestling, it's a show. If I talk about fighting on the streets, you know, I'm a violent dude. I'm anything other than respectable because of the way it seems like I'm handling business. But it's no different than any of them. Mayweather, all them, Tyson, all them big ones. It's a fight. I ain't into draws, man. It got to be a winner and a loser. What the hell is a draw? Draw is something you do with crayons and markers and paint, pencils. That's how you draw. Playing sports, a draw? No, come on, a tie? What the hell is a tie? I'm playing for a tie. I'm playing for a draw. I'm playing for a win. And I'll take if I love it, I'll take 100 L's to get 1 win and just retire like that. And have too. I have. The dude that taught me how to play ping pong in prison. Indian guy. Dude was cut the hell up. I played him 385 times and never won. One time in a game to 21, we went to 62. Played almost for an hour in a row. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. 10, 15 feet away from the table, hitting bombs. Big overhand swings, man. Wow. Pow, pow. Almost 400 matches I never won. You know how disappointing that is? Couldn't beat him for shit. 2 years. 2 years I tried to beat that dude. But I became so good that it was just hard to beat me after that. Because he would, I mean, the way he beat me, he beat everybody like that. And they had some good people out there, man. Damn, that mother could play ping pong, table tennis, whatever you want to call it. You ever lost 400 times to anybody in anything? I ain't ashamed to admit it neither. At all. Because the odds are you can't beat me. And he always helped me, man. Even when we was playing dead out, all out. I don't know how many games we went to 40. And he'd be like, yo, man, you got to do this. You got to still teaching. Still teaching. Just couldn't beat him. Lockhart. Sitting here thinking, he's got an Indian name. I can't think of his Lockhart. And that will never help you. Well, you go look up Lockhart in Fayetteville, Robinson County. Probably about 6 million of them. Man, it's on fire. Excuse me, folks. All right, we get twisted up. Had a drink in a minute, huh? If you don't know what this is, this is sugar-free cherry Kool-Aid that I add sugar to. So good. I have no ice in it. Let's see, folks. Real quick, like a little super center. In through your nose. Been a bro. I don't know how fighting is. Then you probably at my age, I don't really want to fight no more. But always ready to go, man. Once it's in you, it's in you. And then when I got locked up, it was going through a bunch of county jail, over 30 county jails. Just see a bunch of nonsense violence. Start questioning everything, like even doing wrong, which you should never do. You don't ever want to be a problem. You don't ever want to be the reason that things are bad. Life is always going to get in the way. You don't need any help. Most people say I do bad all by myself. I don't need your help. I don't. And this wasn't to promote fighting or anything. This is simply two situations that one I made a choice to go to, and the other one was the byproduct of a choice I made. And it could have had very bad repercussions. And you see that a lot now. We didn't go shooting up schools. We beat you up. Sad all that shooting last however many years, man. It's just not worth anything. But look, that's the story for today. Hope everybody's having a good day and staying safe. If you can, hit that like button, share the video, subscribe if you haven't.